So, well, speaking of that, well, since I'm on this chapter, I just want to go through this. This comes up to professional exam as well as every textbook. This is obviously my PowerPoint slide, but your author's PowerPoint slide has a similar thing here. Different types of bonds I'm talking about there. All right. So, well, let me just use here. I'm shifting gear a little bit. You want to know, now you understood the bonds basic. What are the different types of bonds, right? What I want to start with this, because a lot of students heard about this on the newspaper, news media, zero coupon bonds. I'm just teaching this as an awareness, you're almost like a common knowledge level. I'm not teaching you technical level, right? Zero coupon bond. First of all, what's a coupon means in bonds? Usually in old days, bond holders, I'm talking about investors, they are given a coupon. Because why give a coupon, especially old people? I mean, I'm only 52, I'm already forgetting things. So every 6 months, they have to be reminded that it's time for your interest payment. So I got a little coupon book in old days, right? As I invest my money. So each time from coupon book, I tear out one, I give that to the bank, they give me the interest payment, like $12,000, based on the contract. And then another 6 months, I tear out another one. So by the time I run out of my coupon book, I know I finished. Kind of reminder. But zero coupon, what does it sound like? No coupon, right? So what is that? It's a deep discount. Deep discount. When I say discount, again, I'm not talking about shopping discount or anything like that. So here's the $1 million bond, 20-year bond. Now, how many years? 20 years. $1 million, 20 years. The corporation issuing the $1 million bond. What's the maturity date? 20 years. Well, interest rate has to be given, right? I don't know. 8%. I just come up with 8%. And then what happened during 20 years? Normal bond, normal term bond, normal term bond, versus zero coupon bond. I'm talking about that. Normally what happened, if it's normal term bond, what happened? What should happen? Every 6 months, every year, what has to be given? Interest. In this case, 80,000, 80,000, am I right? 1 million, is 80,000 correct? Mm-hmm. Or 800,000? 800,000 sounds too much. Okay, 80,000, 80,000, 80,000, 80,000. Right? Because that's a contract. I'm not even talking about market rate. Market rate can be 10%. If market rate is 10%, this bond has to be issued at discount. If a market rate is only 6%, then this bonds will be issued at premium more than 1 million. Starting point. If its interest rate is 10%, then your rate is 2% lower than market rate. That means the bond has to be issued $950,000. I just made up the number. 950, because $950,000 is less than 1 million. Now, going back to zero coupon bond. What is a zero coupon bond means? No coupon. What does that mean? No periodic interest payment. Oh my goodness, is that scary? That means I cannot call I'm the investor. I'm not going to see my $1 million until when? 20 years from today. The corporation say, don't call me, don't send me email. Or what if I die? Or what if you die, corporation? Oh, lots of risk. So therefore, bonds, the corporation, they do have a sinking fund. They have also bond trust. All these intermediate accounting topics. I don't want to bombard you with additional knowledge. All right, so just to explain zero coupon bond. So there's no interest payment. That means, anybody guess? That means when you issue this bond, let's say market rate would have been 10%. So normally, if it's term bond, I'm just making up the number, 950K will be the selling price of the bond. But if there's no periodic interest payment, nothing, none, zero. If that's the case, these bonds will be issued at, anybody guess? Yeah, I'm just making up the number, 450,000. How about that? Lot low. He should be, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what does it mean? What does it imply? I just pretend I'm an investor. I'm giving how much to this corporation? Now, $450,000. But how much do I get back? 1 million. But what happened in the meantime? Very quiet. Nothing happened. That's zero coupon bond. But we do have zero coupon bond. It's actually quite popular among corporations. You have a similar thing in your life. Anybody receive a U.S. savings bond from your grandmother when you were born? You were 6 months old, so you don't remember. You are 10 days old, so your grandma came to your hospital with the flowers, right? Congratulations, right? What's the gift? Piece of paper, $1,000, U.S. savings bond, maturity date, 20 years. Why 20 years? What do you think about? The baby's how old, baby? 0. Yeah, 20 years later, this baby will go to the best college name, DeAndre College, taking the course, Accounting 1B. The textbook will be how much? $1,000. So he or she can buy one textbook. Anybody guess how much the grandma paid for their bond at the Bank of America, local Bank of America branch, U.S. savings bond? Anybody guess? Yeah, less than $500. Think about the time, 20 years. It doesn't say interest in it, U.S. savings bond. And also that's very safe because U.S. federal government. So interest rate will be like 0.5%, very slow, but it's fully backed by U.S. federal government. So usually less than half of the face value. That's the same concept of zero coupon bond. So you and I, we do have this in our personal lives. You just don't think about that.